Now let's set the record straight. There's no argument over the choice between peace and war, but there's only one guaranteed way you can have peace, and you can have it in the next second. Surrender. Admittedly, there's a risk in any course we follow other than this, but every lesson of history tells us that the greater risk lies in appeasement. And this is the specter our well-meaning liberal friends refuse to face, that their policy of accommodation is appeasement. And it gives no choice between peace and war, only between fight or surrender. If we continue to accommodate, continue to back and retreat, eventually we have to face the final demand, the ultimatum. And what then? When Nikita Khrushchev has told his people he knows what our answer will be. He has told them that we're retreating under the pressure of the Cold War, and someday, when the time comes to deliver the final ultimatum, our surrender will be voluntary, because by that time, we will have been weakened from within spiritually, morally, and economically. He believes this because from our side he's heard voices pleading for peace at any price, or better read than dead, or as one commentator put it, he'd rather live on his knees than die on his feet. And therein lies the road to war, because those voices don't speak for the rest of us. You and I know and do not believe that life is so dear and peace so sweet as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery. If nothing in life is worth dying for, when did this begin? Just in the face of this enemy? Or should Moses have told the children of Israel to live in slavery under the Pharaohs? Should Christ have refused the cross? Should the patriots at Concord Bridge have thrown down their guns and refused to fire the shot heard round the world? The martyrs of history were not fools. And our honored dead, who gave their lives to stop the advance of the Nazis, didn't die in vain. Where then is the road to peace? Well, it's a simple answer after all. You and I have the courage to say to our enemies, there is a price we will not pay, there is a point beyond which they must not advance. Winston Churchill said the destiny of man is not measured by material computations. When great forces are on the move in the world, we learn they're spirits, not animals. He said there's something going on in time and space and beyond time and space, which, whether we like it or not, spells duty. You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to take the last step into 1,000 years of darkness.
Real weird with you guys. We are going to be talking about some spooky new Space Force stuff. Specifically, some fun little future weapons, commonly referred to as UFOs.
$1 zillion.
Am I really going there? Yep, I'm going there.
It's time to awaken an entire nation.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the... Take 'em 17.
President Trump with a wink and a tease.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You'll find out.
Revealing no new details about the meaning of this cryptic comment during a reception with military leaders and their spouses Thursday night.
You know what this represents? Tell us. Maybe it's the copy for the sun. What's the thought? Could be the copy for the sun.
yeah. Hell, yeah. Hell, yeah. S-A-S-H-A, how you do that, damn? She's a legit boss, but y'all knew that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that. That's my family and we so G. Bow down to the new champ of WWE.
Thought that I'd feel better, but now I got a bellyache.
I didn't see that coming. An astute observation has led to laughter. We are laughing. And it is continuing. And it's slowing down a little. But there's still a good spirit. Yeah, and it's slowing. We got it around. It's getting less. A little chuckle. And it's done.
Every great artist has someone who believes in them. How quickly can you cut us this new record?
How quick can you build me a spaceship? Lift off, let's go.
That was magical, and just another way that I know that there's so many things going on that I can't even fully comprehend, but I trust in him. That is the love of my life. Vincent, Holly, wherever you are, by golly, you make me jolly. And it doesn't matter where you are. I see you, I hear you, I feel all the ways you love me too, even though you can't say. Even though you can't say a word, it's so absurd. That's why you sent me all the birds and the bees and the letters and the trees and every song that I can hear. I feel your love. It's always near. It's near because it is my ear, my inner ear, my heart, the most sacred part. I love you, and I have from the start. It's just been figuring out every single part that plays in our story. I can't wait to share it for the glory of God is odd. And I am so honored to be a mod, be the first modification to our nation, and give everyone a new sensation just being anew and trusting in love, the only thing that is true. The only thing that is true and real is honestly love, and that's what you can feel. Everything else is just second nature, and it's just me and me.
I don't know what else that I can do, so I'll keep dancing with my
But first, a local soldier who made the ultimate sacrifice has arrived home in Palm Beach County.
A fallen American soldier returned home this Christmas Day. The 33-year-old Green Beret from New Jersey was killed by a roadside bomb.
The Palm Beach Gardens native, as you know, killed nearly 4 weeks ago after that suicide bombing in Syria.
The Gold Star ceremony, our memorial ceremony, is the most important event we hold every year. Remembering our fallen and honoring our fallen and reminding the families that they're still part of the Legion family is the most important aspect in our culture and our legacy. And that specific event is our absolute most sacred tradition that we have.
Gabriel Field is a sacred place of ground for us at 5th Special Forces Group. This field is a lasting tribute to our warriors and patriots who have given the last full measure of devotion for our freedoms. There are almost 100 trees, pavers, and markers here. The trees growing strong and tall remind us of the strength of our warriors, and the stone markers represent our steadfast commitment to honor and never forget the sacrifices made by our warriors and also their families. These memorials tell the stories of heroes who answered the call to defend our nation. And they also serve to honor the brave families who lost a brother, son, husband, father, teammate, or friend. And it is our honor to remember them, to speak their names, and to tell their stories.
It's very hallowed ground for 5th Special Forces Group. It's our most sacred place, and being here every day makes me remember those that we lost. It reminds me of our legacy of service and sacrifice.
I ask you to pray with me as I pray for all the sacrifices represented on this field. Father, as I stand on this field today, I'm overwhelmed by the dedication, devotion, the duty, and service represented here. Sacrifices made by warriors, but also made by the families who courageously carry the memory of their loved one. Father, please bring peace to the spouse who sleeps alone because their soldier was called to protect others. Please bring comfort to the child who misses his or her dad. Please grant our 5th Group families your comfort and grace as so many birthdays, anniversaries, and family holidays have been laid on the altar of justice, liberty, and freedom. Father, I ask that this day that you bring your strength and your grace as we honor both our warriors remembered on this field and we honor their families who have given so much. May your comfort and your peace that passes understanding be theirs today and every day, I pray. Amen.
The echoes of eternity. Valhalla calling me. To pluck the strings of destiny.